Hello again. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the trip, but for this short video about food. And the trip I made was, and I tried a little bit of this, which is called breadsticks. It's from a shop in Kharkov, and they sell healthy food there, etc. I talked a little bit about how it's going there, and they said, yeah, it's difficult. They get by, but it's not like before the war. This is from a wheat type called polba. It has various advantages over standard wheat that is used these days. And it's interesting. It's an older type, and they found it again from sort of storage facility to where they keep all kinds of different grain types, maybe other things like maybe vegetable types, etc. And everything evolves over time, but not just evolves over time, it's also manipulated by humans over time, and not always for the better. So they found this older wheat type bulba, and it has some advantages, and from this they make, you can read that by searching it on the internet. And these are 4 different tastes, and they are very tasty. I liked it when riding in one of the big rides. Let's see. So the advantage of this, it is lightweight. It takes not much space, and the same is true for this. And this is actually made. These are thin slices made from a pulp that you make from fruits, and then you dehydrate it in a sort of machine that is used for that. Yeah, specific machine. I don't know exactly how it works. Maybe heating or specific other ways to do it. In any case, almost everything stays in here except the water, except most of the water. Some of it will be there. And so I got this from a friend close to the house that I bought. And this as well, this is baked, but this is dehydrated. So I don't think that machine, I need to check, I need to ask how exactly it works. So what I did was, and I'm going to try that more, is on long trips, try this type of thing instead of snacks or normal food that you buy in the store. It takes up not much weight, because of all the water that's gone. The friend of mine said about this type of thing that then you will need to drink more and sticking your teeth to your teeth, etc. That's true, but I, for example, drink a lot anyway, and I don't think it will make much of a difference. And yeah, it'll be good in any case, even for traveling. If you go by train, for example, you take this, weighs nothing, you can put it in your pockets and you just have a snack now and then. It's healthy, it's at low weight, so looks good. And you can have, in the train you have a cup of tea, or in Ukraine at least. A friend of mine, so they started making it for themselves, then friends of them they liked it and they wanted them, and they started selling it. That's interesting. And then he suggested a few shops to go to have a look, but I didn't find anything like this. So for that I will need to go to the shop or order it from the shop in Kharkov. But I had a look at this, a fitness batonchik, fitness bar. Yeah, is it really good? I thought, okay, I'll just try it to have something different for on a bike ride. This is similar to this. This is what it says here in very small letters, what's in it, various types of fruits. And they say here that it will be good for 4 months from the dates as on. So this should stay good for 1 year at least, the guy in Kharkov said. So that's interesting. It'll stay really good for a very long time. So you can, for a bike shop, for example, you could sell this as healthy food, but not just healthy food, lightweight food, and not worry about that that'll go off, for example. 4 months, I would already say, yeah, maybe for yourself it would be good to make some stuff, and then you know how much you eat. for a bike shop, maybe it's possible. Let's see. So I'm going to try these and give my view on how well it works. So the last few weeks, the month or so, I've cycled about 1,300 kilometers and made a few long bike trips from several of about 100 kilometers, which is not that long, but if the roads are bad, then it is long. And for example, I went from Kiev. I'll go into more detail later. Tell all the interesting things that happened. There's a lot of interesting things happened. Kiev to Bucha was a short trip, but I wasn't feeling so great. Then Kiev to Bucha to Korestan the next day, 132 kilometers. Then to Zhagel, about 100 or a bit more kilometers. Then to Rivne, also in that region, maybe in 80, 90 or so. But I did it in 2 times because I took too much time photographing and sometimes going to villages and stuff like that. And from Rivne I went to Ostrog, and same issue there, but also a very bad road. Then from Ostrog to Sviagel, Novograd-Volynsky it's called. Had very interesting talks in Rivne and in Sviagel, Novograd-Volynsky, and with people, someone from a hotel. Here someone at a sort of mini museum. I'll go into more detail later. And here I had an interesting, I was at a concert for music plus rap music. Not really my taste, but it was very interesting. I'll tell more about that later. I told a little bit already, but then on the way back, so I went here and then to Zhytomyr, where I stayed at the hotel, which was badly reviewed on booking.com, but I thought it was okay. There was only one issue, which was occasionally a smell in the combined toilet shower, and that's from the drainage system or something. Something's not quite right there. But other than that, it's good and cheap. And then to Kiev. From Kiev I went to Pereyaslav, a good road. Then and fairly nice with a lot of green. Pereyaslav to Zolotonosha, which is less nice road, but also less nice in green. From Zolotonosha I wanted to go to possibly Kremenchuk, but I wasn't sure yet, or honestly Polver, there should be a hotel. I went to here, too close to the river, to the bridge. But you're not allowed to go as a cyclist across that there. But I wanted to see if there were interesting bus stops, mosaics, etc. And there were a few interesting bus stops. Also mosaic entry to a village and so on. And on this trip, I'd also tried coffee. I don't like coffee, but it's people say that it gives you energy. I've tried energy drink long ago. Felt it didn't work. I tried it on this trip. Did not work. A cup of coffee absolutely does not affect me. Zolotonosha to Lipove. The road was getting worse and worse. No really interesting bus stops. One was interesting. And then in Lipove, there should be a hotel, but it was closed, and someone pointed me here, another one pointed me there, and there were no motels that were supposed to be there. It was a mess what happened there. I wasted a lot of time, so I thought, okay, I'm going on. I'm going to the only option was really, one was sort of houses, but nobody came. There was supposed to be someone coming. It didn't happen. I was tired of waiting. Went the hotel. There was a hotel, but it was closed. I phoned, and they opened, and they said, 3,200 hryvnias per night, but there's no heating and there's no hot water. That means 70 euros to stay in a cold room to sleep, and you can't even get a shower from after a long bike trip. Forget about it. So I went to Gradisk. It was a bit of a pity because there were interesting bus stops with cool mosaics here. So I made pictures as best I could with my pocket lights shining on them. Gradisk, that's also approximately where the interesting bus stops end. But there were also no hotels here. I asked someone. So Vlasivka perhaps, or which is here, or Kremenchuk. I decided to go to Kremenchuk, and I arrived due to all the delays and stuff and all the photographing of bus stops and other things. 23:50, so just in time. And on this ride to Kremenchuk, which was 182 kilometers because of the detour that I took to the bridge to Cherkassy and riding a bit wrong, like back forwards there to go to where motel should be, but I didn't see it. Yeah, 182 kilometers. I tried energy drink, almost a liter, and I felt it didn't help me again at all. And it just doesn't work on me, that stuff, for some reason. I had some tea when I got here, a few cups, and then immediately went to sleep. Yeah, it doesn't affect my sleeping or anything. The only thing that I felt did help me with energy was a cup of hot tea plus some chocolate, for example. That gives you a good feeling. And also what gave me a good feeling, if you came across a piece of good road, because this road from Lipova to Kremenchuk is incredibly bad. A lot of potholes, bad repairs, and sometimes you come across a good section and you feel, oh, nice. That's it for now. I will go into more detail about this bike trip, 1300 kilometers, and my other trips from Kremenchuk to Alexandria, Petrova, then Kryvyi Rih, so the longest city in the world apparently, and after that by train to Odessa, then from Odessa by bike to Nikolaev and Kherson. I'll go in more details and write it all down for my website. It's very interesting what happened. But I'll go into the food as well. I will try this on these longer trips. On short trips you don't really need food, but on long trips like 150 kilometers, 200 kilometers, and you're riding all day on bad roads, it takes a lot of time. You often cannot even go 20 kilometers per hour on some of these roads. Yeah, I will tell you how well these work. That's it for now. Bye.